Let's move to the secondary. Only words I can use to describe after reading everything you wrote in OurLads guide. Deep, really deep group of athletes, whether it starts with the Heisman Trophy hero and Travis Hunter, then it goes to Will Johnson, it goes to the Texas Longhorn Barron, it goes to Trey Amos, goes to Malachi Starks. Man, there's a lot of DBs are going to go in that first round.
Yeah, and I think you're looking at first round picks with all five of those guys in our minds. Travis Hunter is an interesting prospect. He's a two-way player. He wants to play both, and you got to go back a long ways to find a really good bona fide two-way player. The last one I can think of that wasn't just situational was Roy Green. That's how far back you go, and that was only for one season. And but Travis Hunter, I think, is a guy that can do it. If I'm a coach, I'm going to have him play corner because he's really good at that. And he's going to be a situational receiver for me. He's going to be maybe the third receiver, maybe the dime receiver, and in my package, maybe in my 10 personnel package. But he'll get significant reps as a receiver because he's really good. But as a corner, he's a great zone defender. He's smart, solid man skill. Will Johnson is coming off some injuries. We think he's right there. He and JAHDAE Barron are probably the next two corners, and pick them as far as that goes. Johnson's got good speed, smart zone defender, and he's a quality corner. JAHDAE Barron, he won the trophy for the best defensive back in the nation. He can play nickel, can slide inside. He's tough. He's physical. He's got great match and mirror skill, and he can play zone. Trey Amos is a guy that has terrific traits. The metrics love him in terms of his ability to stop-start, his acceleration, if he's ever separated, very sticky in man coverage with solid zone skills. Malachi Starks is primarily a safety, but he's also versatile. He can play nickel. He can play overhang. He's a physical run defender. He can get off blocks and make plays on the line of scrimmage. He can play deep safety if you need him to. He's got enough range that he can play one high. He's probably a little bit better at two high as a quarter safety coming downhill. And he's got excellent ability to mirror route breaks. He can cover inside receivers. Quality safety. He may not go as high in the draft as we might have him ranked simply because that position isn't as valued as much as corner. And there's just an awful lot of talent, in this draft as far as defensive players. But Starks is solid. So you got five guys up there that we really like and think are first-round picks.
Sidebar question on Travis Hunter. He's wiry, he's athletic, he's fast, he's obviously skilled. He's got great grit. I mean, to play as many snaps as he played on both sides of the football, do they have to? Can they put more size and bulk on him? Because how does he hold up in the NFL?
Well, I think you could put a little bit more on him for sure, but you don't want to do anything to take away some of his skill set. But you want to make sure he's strong, make sure his functional strength is up to speed, and you want him to be durable. And so far, he's been that. So we'll have to see what happens. You'd like him to be bigger, but you certainly, you're not going to make him taller. So you're going to have to put a little more muscle mass on him and make sure it doesn't affect his ability to change directions because he's elite, when it comes to that. He's a smooth mover, fluid in space, both in offense and defense.